Alright, welcome back everybody. This time around I'm in the middle of nowhere. Over this way is like a pillager outpost, but big. Pillager barracks. There's a ruby in here. So this is Reed. This is where the magic happens. Alright, welcome back everybody. So this time around I'm in the middle of nowhere, but I've built like a small mine shaft. I've still got the other mine shaft going, I've still got the other mine shaft up. But the reason we're all the way out here is because over here, over this way, is like a pillager outpost, but big. Pillager barracks. So I've got a ton of weapons, and we're just gonna go. I tried this once before, and I not deleted, but I had to completely restart. Because I lost everything. This is a cleaver, it's kind of like a sword. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. I'm probably gonna die. I've got like my bed. My spawn point set just outside this place. Yeah, see? I didn't think it would be that easy. Oh man, how am I gonna get back in? Here we go. Crap. He did a 360 on me. It's grenade time. I missed, didn't I? Oh no, I killed him. Nope. Nice, okay. Yeah, I blew... Oh, hello. I blew that up completely. I can still hear them. I don't know where they're at. Look at that. It's like a chair with a cushion. That's cool. Is that just water? Why is it just... Okay, nice. Alright. I did that with like 2 hearts left. I was terrified. They drop a lot of stuff. They drop more stuff than I remember them doing. Okay. Yeah, I tried eating some bread and then he killed me. Oh no. I can still hear them around somewhere. Oh yeah, I've got flint and steel. I thought of just about everything. I made multiple swords, battle axes, spears, javelins, grenades. Hey there. There are 2 of you? No, there's 1. Where are the rest of them? I don't know. But I'm gonna take your banners and all your stuff. What do we got? We got oak logs, food, arrows, an armor trim sentry, and a goat horn. Wow. That fire protection and punch. Carrots. Potatoes. Where'd the... I don't know where that's coming from, but I know they're nearby. There you are. How did they do that? I needed arrows too. I had bows and everything. But like, can you turn... I don't understand these books. Can you like turn them into regular books? Or they're just books, I guess. We have beds and there's a scroll. A scroll. That's a bed on a table. I'm not sure what kind of sense that makes. That's just a cot or something. Why is there water there? That doesn't make sense. Oh, there you are. They suck at navigating water. It took them that long to get up here. There's hay. There's a ruby in here. This is cool. We have melons. Vultures, I think that's what they are. Okay. Perfect, right there. There's something cool that the cleaver does. The cleaver, it will like behead some mobs. But you can get zombie heads, you can get creeper heads. What else? Like skeletons, strays, fish even. Some fish like you can get chicken head, sheep. I'm not sure what else. I got 4 armor trims from this. That's crazy. The only rule in this series is that you can't leave the biome. Throughout season 1 of this entire series, I'm going to stay in the Mangrove Swamp. There are nearby mangrove swamps, but you have to cross through a biome to get to them. Everything will be connected by tunnels. Everything will be connected by tunnels that I can walk through and get to where I need to go from where I am. So I can travel at night and then I don't have to worry about respawning in different places. It gives you like some strip mining so you can get some materials from that. And we got 11 emeralds, an emerald block, a ruby, a bunch of wheat, pillager banners, a bunch of food, crossbows, beds, furniture. What? Why is there a banner on top of a banner right here? What kind of sense does that make? Tripwire hooks. Also, we have tripwire hooks in these chests. Why? A churn. I'm not sure what a churn is. It looks like a vase, like a metal vase, so that's what it is to me. It's a vase. I still hear another pillager somewhere. I'm not sure where he is. I don't understand why it's fences. So I'm gonna fix that in a little bit. I'm gonna make them not fences. Where was that grenade that I threw? It hit like right here. Oh, dude, it really messes up. It messes up everything. It's like throwable, like actually throwable TNT that messes up everything. Look at this. Look at the vultures. They just circled this place. I thought that was a really cool touch. I'm trying to figure out where that guy is. The reason I chose this spot in particular is because there's amethyst down there. Once I receive amethyst, I can make amethyst bronze. Amethyst bronze is not a mix of bronze and amethyst. It's a mix of amethyst and copper. Now the way that we make these alloys is with an alloy crafter. The mine shaft is at 744 -8. And we are very, very far away. It took me a long time to get here. Come here, boy. Is that a floating bush? It's a copperberry bush floating on the water, man. Look at the size of this lake. Or this, whatever this is. Hey, buddy. He's just standing underwater. There we go. Whenever you have an iron tool with you, for example, an iron cleaver, then it is magnetic. Like, things will be drawn towards you. So right now I'm trying to build like a fort, and there are some vultures attacking me. So apparently just vultures just attack you when they see you. I don't have a... I need to make a bow. That's what I need. Alright. Yep, see? I missed. Oh, I hit one. I actually hit one. I didn't know I was... What did they drop? Did they drop anything? No. Anyway, I'm trying to grow some wheat. So that I can build. I need like a boat. I need a boat that I can use to get there and back. Okay. That's cool. I can build like a dock here, right here. That's nice. That's really cool. Let's get some music going. I feel like it's really quiet. Can I turn this back into emeralds? Yes, I can. That's really cool. Okay. Where's the boat? Alright. I didn't get a creeper head. Creeper heads, so... They have different rarities. Creeper heads are kind of rare. Sheep heads are really rare for some reason. I don't understand. You get a lot of cow heads. Cow heads are really common. I missed. I suck. Nice. I got his head. Look at that. I got 2 zombie heads, bro. Alright. W. Alright. Where am I gonna put him? I'm gonna put him up here. Like, right... I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna do one at a time because, like... I just want to display the ones that I've, like, completed, I guess. That is my first milestone, bro. Big milestone. Dude, those things are... Oh my god, those things are powerful. Look at that. Them things is powerful, though. Big power. Major power. Big major power. Major power, big. Big major power. I've got 31 mud. Now I just need to remember how to make the fort. That is a capybara. What was that? I think it was those birds. They're just after me. There's like 4 of them up there. I got a lot of bone meal. I have almost 30 bone meal. There's a frog in the boat. That's adorable. You know? I got a working crocodile trap. Hold on. Die, fool. Look at this zombie, man. That's the coolest thing. At some point, we're gonna go to the nether. With the cleaver, you can get a blaze head. You put the blaze head in a casting basin. You put lava over the blaze head and you get blazing lava, which is used for harder metals that you can use to make tools. This isn't a mod that you can just use in creative. This is really a survival mod only. Got one. Here's some more wheat. I can hear the dumb pillagers. I hope they don't respawn. They shouldn't. I don't think so. I don't know where those other two pillagers are. I hear them, but I don't know where they are. There's sugarcane here. That's good. Okay. Beautiful. What is this? This is part of the... Wait. There you are. Nice. That's one of them. I could have sworn I heard a second one somewhere. Alright, so currently we have 3 different objectives. So, first one is arranging the mine shaft, which is in this tunnel, or at the end of that tunnel. Mining down to this here amethyst geode, which is not going to be too hard. Since it's right... Oh, well, I landed right on a budding amethyst, and it's not good. Alright, but right here, amethyst is going to be useful for us because we can make amethyst bronze. Once I get an alloy crafter going, I think that's going to be another objective of this, maybe not this episode, but that's going to be our next objective. Now when I say arrange the mine shaft, there's different levels, like I've shown before. I don't know if I've shown the different levels, but there's, I think, 4 or 5 levels as of right now. And each level I want to serve a different purpose. We're going to have the top be a kitchen. Since this, not Tinker's Construct, but Corecraft has added a bunch of kitchen stuff. The top floor is going to be a kitchen. Second floor is going to be like storage in a tinker's room. I'm going to make it a tinker's room. Below that is going to be a smelting room. So that means that I'm going to have to move all my smelty stuff a level down. The reason for it being so low is because the smeltery is like important. And it's difficult. So like there's going to be creepers obviously, and I don't want it to be blown up. It takes a little while to build one of them. So here, how you make an amethyst farm is by mining out the area around the budding amethysts. In case you, I mean, I'm just saying this for people who haven't done this before. All the way around it. So that it grows on all sides. I don't know if I'm going to do the bottom. I don't want to do the bottom. There's 2 of them. 3 of them. Darn. That's cool. Sage, no. Build your own empire. That's what everyone's doing today. If you think about it, it's not terribly hard to open a Shopify business. It's time consuming and it's boring, but it's not hard. This is what I'm starting to do. Starting to make like a little sports business. Dang it! Crap, I just cost myself a bunch of amethyst. Passive income, you guys. Passive income. I thought that was a frog for a second. I was like, how'd you get down here? Any more? This one I can definitely get underneath. I'm hoping that'll do it, and then I'm gonna fill in this because I don't need the blocks really. Unless I could use them for an enchanting room, in which case I'll remember where this is. Or rather, like, packed mud. You can get mud anywhere, but packed mud to finish building this barracks. I'm just gonna name it Barracks A. That's really what I'm just gonna name it Barracks A. Alright. Cool. Got some amethyst and also lapis when I was building that tunnel. Now, the reason I have to go back to the mine shaft to make a stone cutter is because whenever you have raw iron or any raw ore and you put it in the casting table, it gives you 2 ingots as opposed to 1 that you would get, and that's how I can afford this armor. Actually, the boots I stole from a zombie, but that's how I can afford this armor right now with very little iron, is because I use the casting table. So I may just need to make a stone cutter, but I'm gonna lose an opportunity on having 1 extra iron. So I'm gonna cut straight through this and I'm gonna start recording when we get there. I don't know if I've showed you guys this process yet. It is so darn satisfying. Seared brick. Iron. Drain it. Boom. 2 iron ingots. And that's it. It's freaking cool. Okay. So do I have what I need, though, to make a stone cutter? Yes, I do. Boom. And then with that extra iron, I can make a shield. You see what I'm saying? You guys, I'm saying download Tinker's Construct, bro. It's just like $4, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, let me get on this. The smeltery is going to be right here. The reason that I've dug this out is because it's this big. So right here is the smeltery controller. I don't have the other pieces, rather parts that I need. But that I think is going to be the tinker's room. This is going to be the smelting room. Right, so we need a seared tank and then a seared drain. And then you fill all this in with seared bricks. Now, at the top here, you can add a window and you can see like the liquids. The liquid metals inside there. This was my smelting room, but this is like too close to the surface. If a creeper blows up right there, then it's gonna blow up the smeltery. I mean that's the melter, and then the other one is the smeltery, which I guess you could call it the melting and smelting room. We're gonna put this here. I don't care. There we go. Tank. Okay, glass. Copper. Easy enough. I love this process. Just watch this again. Look at that. Gorgeous, right? Do I not have anything to compost? If I don't, I'm gonna be mad. I don't have to get to chopping trees again. That took forever. So this is the tinker stuff. Then I'm gonna have to move down 1 level and then replace all the stuff. It shouldn't be terribly hard, but you know how it goes. Every tiny inconvenience leads up to a big inconvenient day. Which is not what I'm saying about this game, not at all. But, you know, I got work and everything. Whatever. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to make a whatever, I can make a seared drain. But I was going to make a window anyway, so whatever. And yeah, it only reacts. The outline, the red outline here, that only reacts to seared things. So if I were to put regular glass there, then these wouldn't go away and you wouldn't be able to use your smeltery. Put that there so I can still get here and then place the things. There's more upstairs though. Not upstairs. What would you call that? Up ladder. There's more up ladder. And then it's invisible. I don't understand why, but it is. I've tried. Like, it's not a bug. It is just invisible. And the bricks that I have here and here are for the alloy crafter, which looks like an actual fireplace. I'm not kidding. The alloy crafter looks like a fireplace. I just knocked over some. Don't tell me I left them in. I don't have any. Did I honestly use up all of my seared bricks? I have a crap ton of sand, though. There's no sand in the Mangrove Swamp. I had to go diving for it. Like, sand is worth its weight in gold in this biome. So, I'm gonna label it. I want to label these tunnels. The more tunnels I get, the more confusing it'll get. Barracks. A. Mangrove sign is not doing this any favors. I can hardly read that. Oh, yeah. Down here, this guy just spawned. So this is reed. Alright, so what does reed need? Copper. I can do that for you. Shoot. I think I'm just about done with this. What? How many did I get? Oh, I got... That went by really quickly. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Well, I gotta go get some more sand. Gravel, I meant gravel. I can admit when I'm wrong. And I didn't even bring a shovel. I think... So what I'm planning to do is once I complete this smeltery... Yeah, you can make decorative blocks with it too. Once I complete this smeltery, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode because it's taken way too long. I'm slacking. Once I get this complete, it's gonna be the end of this video because we're already pushing 30 minutes. What I like to do with these deposits of anything, coal or iron or gold, what I like to do is use the deposits as rooms once they're cleaned out. So if I can, I'm gonna turn this into a room. I turned smooth lighting off so that I can see exactly how far torches reach. So when the light gets to be black, like the light goes dark, then I place another torch. I think you can... Yeah, you can break it with a tinker's pickaxe. Tinker's stone pickaxe. The tinker's pickaxe is faster on stone than the regular ones are. The originals. I don't know what is your problem, Reed. There it is. I completed it. And that he's still complaining even after I completed it. That might be a bug. I'm not the developer, so I don't know. Yeah, we got a lot from that. Never would I have thought that I would have this in Bedrock or even have something like this in Minecraft. I mentioned this in a previous video. Sunday was the YouTuber that got me into Tinker's Construct because he used it when he was doing his Hunger Games, or rather, Lucky Blocks. He did the Lucky Blocks with his friend Craner, and so he used Tinker's Construct during that, and I was like, I gotta figure out what that mod is. So he mentioned it, and I checked it out. And that's where this idea came from. That friggin' melter burns forever, for basically ever. So when I first started this series, I was like, okay, the whole point in it is we're gonna find which biome, pretty much, find which biome is the best for Tinker's Construct. We're off to a not so great start with the series, since 1, the videos are terrible, and 2, it's just really, really hard to survive in the Mangrove Swamp. Need 4 more. And that window is still there. I have to remind myself sometimes, because the friggin' thing is literally invisible. I was gonna say invincible. How many gallons do you think that is? I'm not a huge math nerd, but a block in Minecraft is 1 meter. If you look at a meter in real... Jesus, if you look at a meter in real life, that's pretty freaking long right here. And so this is a huge volume. So because your character is 2 meters tall, he's just over 6 feet. Little bit over 6 feet. I also put my bed. Did I put my bed down in a really weird place? I'm unsure of where I put it. I'm playing a very dangerous game. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. One more. There we go. Look at that. That looks cool underground. I would always build them above ground, but look at this. No creeper is touching that thing. No creeper here on the surface is going to blow that up. That is beautiful. So now we actually have to make an alloy crafter. Can I put it up here? I know you need bricks, so I've got some bricks. Okay. Seared bricks, bricks. Okay, that's really easy. Boom, there it is. This is where the magic happens. And so we've got manolin, or that's not manolin. Amethyst bronze, bronze, hepatizon, I don't know what that is. Manolin, raw netherite, well it's like a different kind of netherite. Pig iron, queen slime, rose gold, and slime steel. That's where all the higher ranking metals are made, here. So if I had my book I could explain it better, but there's different tiers. I don't even know where the book is. I could actually explain it better with the book. I remember tier 1 is your super basic stuff. So tier 1 is like wood, stone, and bone. Tier 2, gold, iron, pig iron, rose gold. After that, tier 3, I forget. I don't know. If I really did have a notebook, I really wish I could tell you guys. Look at the progress we've made. Look at the smelter, or the smeltery, the smelting room, tinker's room, kitchen. Leave this video right here. Look at what we've created. But if you guys think that this is a series that you're going to enjoy, please do consider subscribing. By all means, stay creative.